Hi, everyone. Hi. Happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday. This is our weekly live Friday stream for random questions. And this is Bella. I don't know if you guys have met Bella before. It's my little girl. Isn't she cute? She's so cute. She's an old gal. Look at her little white little mouth. Say hi, Bella. She's so flippin' cute. I just could hug her to death. Anyway, I thought you guys might want to meet my little girl, my little Bella. So anyway, welcome back. I hope everyone's having a great week. And for my US peeps, happy Independence Day for the US. So I hope everyone had a nice, safe Independence Day. So anyway, I'm going to put Bella down now. She's probably not too excited about being up here anyway, but I'm going to put her down because I can't do any cards when I'm holding her. So let me put her down. Say bye, Bella. All right. So hope everyone's doing well. So I've got my list of questions as usual. And then I have something else that I thought I would try today, depending on how many people join. So, all right. So there are quite a few things going on in the news and stuff. I mean, it's all over the place. And I was just like, I don't even know where to begin. So I'm going to I just kind of took some notes. I did take a couple comments from some of my videos. So I'm going to, just kind of go through my list. I did bring up Henry Cavill. I'm just going to pronounce his name as Cavill because I just don't know if it's Cavill. I just don't know. So I'm going to ask another question. And I did ask a couple questions. I did some random questions about Henry on some previous live streams. I do try to go back and put timestamps in the descriptions of my videos when I can. Sometimes I get busy and I can't do it right away, but I do try to go back because what it means is that I have to go back and re-listen to my whole video and get the timestamps. So, sometimes I don't have time. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask a couple questions about Henry, and then I got some other really kind of fascinating stuff that I want to ask about. But if you wanted to see some of the other questions that I asked about Henry, check out some of my most recent live chats. Obviously not the crystal one. I did one with a guest, a friend of mine, on crystals. So it's not that one, but it's going to be, I think last week. And then I think maybe 2 weeks ago, or maybe, hi, Derek. Happy Friday. I think then the other one I did like 2 or 3 weeks ago. About, I did ask some questions about Henry Cavill. Now, if you guys don't know who Henry is, and I've learned who he is, but he's played a couple. This is how I know him is I watched the show on Netflix, The Witcher. I don't think he's on it anymore. But anyway, he played The Witcher, which I thought it was a great show. It's kind of a cool concept. I like any kind of, fantasy type stuff like that. I think it's cool. So he was The Witcher, but then he was also Superman. I don't think he's Superman anymore, though. Well, gosh, who can tell? I mean, isn't there like, a bunch of different Supermen? All right. So anyway, one of the questions that I just actually got 15 minutes before I started this live is if Henry Cavill will ever meet his true love, because I don't feel it's Natalie, if he's even still with Natalie. I think that's Natalie's, like, his current girlfriend, whatever, if he's still with her. It's not her. So I'm going to ask if Henry Cavill will ever meet his true love. You know, the someone that really makes him happy, and all of that. So let's see. Let's ask if Henry Cavill will ever meet his true love. Let's see. Well, this is actually really good to see. I remember, I think it was, oh my God, I don't know. I don't know if it was last Friday's live stream or if it was three weeks. Well, okay, not the crystal one, but if maybe it was the one before that. I don't remember which one I asked about Henry, but anyway, I did see that he was pretty depressed. He's been pretty depressed. And I am still seeing a little bit of that depression and kind of being stressed and all of that. But this is good. I'm actually seeing Henry as he's upright now. So, which means I think he's starting to come out of this depression and whatever that he's been going through. I'm not saying he's totally there yet, but this is where he's headed. He's definitely kind of going into a little bit of a better time. I mean, it's the depression's still there, and the stress and all of that, but it's going better. He's starting to come out of that. So when I ask if he is going to meet like a true love where, it's very serious, it's long term, they're both very happy with each other. Absolutely, yes. And he is going to end up getting married. So yes, absolutely. And I think he's going to meet this person. Henry has the same birthday. Oh, I didn't know that. That's kind of cool. So Henry is a Taurus. Interesting. Okay. So I do think that he is going to meet his true love and will end up getting married. So I'm happy to see that. I'm already seeing him starting on a more upward trajectory. I love trying to say that word. It never wants to come out of my lips the way I'm thinking it. But I see him doing well. I do think he's going to meet this new love on some acting, if it's a TV show, a movie, whatever, some job. He's going to meet this person, this true love. Let me see if I can get a timing on when he might meet this person. I still feel like it's a number of years. I don't feel like it's anytime soon. I am almost kind of feeling it might even be, 5 years. 5 to 7 years is what I'm getting. I think that it might take that long before he meets the person. So, but yeah, I mean, I think I see him getting married. So, and I feel him being happy, and, again, he's going to be really happy. And I just am really glad that I'm seeing him kind of doing well, doing better. And he's headed on a little bit of a better path. So he's doing good. He's doing better than how I saw him the last time. So I'm happy to see that. He's actually got some nice opportunities coming for him. I don't know if he's been having trouble like finding the right roles to be in, or I'm not sure about that, but I do think that he's going to start finding some better work or better roles that he's happy with. He's got a lot of projects coming towards him that I think are going to be really good projects for him. I think so. I do think he's going to be, he's headed for a much better time. So that's good. That's good. Okay. So now craziness. So this is literally all over the news, YouTube. You cannot turn any video on YouTube without seeing a ukulele. If you guys have been watching YouTube, you know exactly who I'm talking about. Colleen Ballinger. Good Lord. Good Lord. I didn't even know who this woman was until a few weeks ago. I started hearing about it because the controversy that's going on with her. And I actually did a pre-recorded video on, it's Colleen. I think she pronounces her name as Colleen. But I actually did a pre-recorded video on Colleen. Hi, Fabi. I'm good. How are you? So I did a pre-recorded video on Colleen, and so you might want to, go to my video playlist and check that out, because I did ask a bunch of questions about her. But yes, you can. But the latest, okay, my daughter, I also get questions from my daughter. So she's younger. So thank you. So she's younger. So she's up on, a lot of the young people controversy stuff that I'm just not. So anyway, she wants to know if Colleen Ballinger will ever be sued by maybe any of her former fans that are making some of these accusations, or anyone else. So that's a good question. I'm going to ask that, because I hadn't thought to ask that when I did my recent pre-recorded video. So I'm going to ask if Colleen Ballinger, aka Miranda Sings. So most young people are going to be familiar with, really young people. Older people, I'm not so sure if they're as familiar, although you have to be now because of, hi, Sandy. How are you? Happy Friday. Hope you had a nice Independence Day, Sandy. So, if Colleen just posted recently a video, it's not an apology video. It's like I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was, but she whips out this ukulele and starts singing. Most ridiculous thing. You guys should don't check it out on her video, though. Pull up some other YouTuber. I'm glad, Sandy. Pull up, because I don't want to give her any, extra views or whatever. Thank you, Fabi. Which one? I've got like so many, but thank you. So anyway, go just pull up like any of your celebrity news, whatever, people. It's all over the place. I'm telling you, everyone has been reporting on the ukulele video. The most ridiculous thing I've ever seen, honest to God. So I'm going to ask if the shortest ones. Yeah. It's thank you. Yeah, this one is a Reiki. It's got, I know you can't see it, but it's got all the Reiki symbols, which I love, love, love Reiki. And all these are just different crystals, there's all different, there's a little one here, and I just kind of throw a bunch on there because I am ridiculous with jewelry. I'm ridiculous with jewelry. So yeah, but thank you. I'll ask you a question in a minute, Fabi. But so I want to ask about if Colleen Ballinger, aka Miranda Sings, if she will ever be sued by any of her, I guess, former fans. Thank you. So if she will ever be sued by any of her former fans or anyone else, I don't even know who that would be. I mean, off the top of my head, I would think, it would probably be, if anyone, it would probably be her former fans. But I mean, I suppose it could be anyone. So let's just ask if, allegedly, if Colleen Ballinger, aka Miranda Sings, will ever be sued by anyone. I'm just going to say anyone. Yeah, she's pretty stressed about all the backlash. Boy, has she been having backlash. Well, you come out with a ridiculous ukulele video. What do you expect? I mean, honest to God. Is she going to be sued, though? I don't know. If she is sued, I'm kind of getting that I don't think she will be. Unless somebody just literally is on the fence about it and then just decides, okay, I'm going to do it. If anyone does sue her, though, it's going to be a woman. And I think I have a very good idea who this is. She's done some pretty not nice things at all to some females. And there's one in particular that I think was pretty nasty too. So if it is, I think it's going to be a woman, but, and I do think that woman would have every right. There's a possibility if she's going to be sued, but I think the people who are that would consider suing her are still on the fence about whether they are going to do that or not. And they've been consulting with attorneys to see if there's any grounds. What would they be allowed to, or if they'd be able to win or whatever, the whole ins and outs of the whole thing. I mean, God knows I'm not an attorney, so I can't say for sure, but I do see people, oh, this is interesting. I actually think that, I actually feel that it may not get that far. That's probably why I'm getting kind of a hesitant answer. I feel if somebody does try to bring a lawsuit, I think it'll settle before it goes to court or anything like that. It'll be settled. So I'm going to say in that regard, yeah, there probably could be some lawsuits brought against her, but I don't know that any of them will actually go forward into a full-fledged lawsuit or whatever. I think they'll be settled before it even gets that far. So, boy, I can't blame it. There's a lot of people that I think would have really good grounds to sue her, allegedly, just because of, if she's just, I I don't even know what to say about her. I don't even know what to say about her, especially anything involving young people. That turns my stomach. So it just turns my stomach. Okay. So that was Colleen Ballinger, aka Miranda. Miranda sings. And then I had heard that Britney Spears, I guess, made a police report. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but she made a police report in Las Vegas that a security guard or security person for this number one draft pick NBA guy, and I don't even know how to pronounce his name, so I'm not even going to try. I guess he's like over 7 foot tall. Anyway, she saw him out and about. She went to go tap him on the shoulder or something, and I guess his security guard, I did see video of this. I guess his security guard kind of went like this and knocked her hand, which I don't know if his hand hit her face or if when he hit her own hand. Some people are saying when he hit her own hand hit her face. Looking at the video, it's hard to tell because I only saw the one shot from the back. So you can't tell if it's literally his hand that came back and hit her, or if it was when he hit her hand hit herself. It's, hi, Persnickety, how are you? Hi, Evie. So I don't know. So from the back, from the video clip that I saw, you could see her head do this. So she was hit. Absolutely. I don't know. I can't tell from the video if it was his hand or if his hand hit her hand and her own hand hit her face. That's what some people are saying. It was his or her own hand. That I don't know. Now, I don't know if there's other video that's going to come out maybe from a different angle, but from what I understand, the Las Vegas police are not going to bring any charges. And just based on some footage that they saw, didn't her sunglasses end up falling to the ground? I don't know about that. I couldn't tell that. I mean, that's what people have said. But from the angle of the clip that I saw, which was so someone was filming from way back there. You could only see the back and you could see her head kind of go like that. So she did get hit. Whether her sunglasses went on the ground, I don't know. She was running up pretty fast to him and tapped him on the back. Looked like she scared the security guard. Yeah, I mean, probably. And see, here's the thing. And then, I guess whether it was her or not, because, I've done a lot of looking into Britney and who's running her social media, especially Instagram. Supposedly there was a post where she addressed this. And to me, it didn't seem like it was Britney talking, texting, whatever, typing in that post. I don't think it was Britney. I'm not feeling it. But anyway, supposedly they said that, she's saying the comment was that, she has fans running up to her all the time. And, she's got security team, but they don't slap any of her fans away or, you know what I mean? So, which I agree with. I mean, I don't know. From how the video that I saw, I just don't know that. I don't know. I just know that the Las Vegas police are, excuse me. I just know that the Las Vegas police are not going to press charges, at least not right now. So I don't know. I mean, I can ask if that might be a good question, that if, let's see, how would I ask this? If Britney Okay, let's ask this. Let's ask, will Britney try to file some kind of lawsuit against either that NBA player, which again, can't even begin to know how to pronounce his name. So I'm not even going to try. Um, but he was, from what I understand, he was the first draft pick. So whatever, he's got, I'm not even going to attempt to say his name. But will Britney ever try to sue either him because he's the one who had the security guard, or will she try to sue maybe the security guard? Let's ask that. Let's ask. That's a good question. She clearly was hit. Britney can't even sue her family. Can she? Why would you say she cannot? She might be able to sue her family. Boy, if anyone has a reason to sue their family or anybody, it would be Britney. But let's ask if she will try to bring a suit against either the NBA player or his security team, or the guy, literally, I think it was his security director, if I heard that right. So let's see if she'll bring a suit. Well, I guess you can. She said publicly she wanted them to all go to jail. I don't know why nothing has happened. Well, I mean, as far as her family goes, I think they're still trying to work through. Well, I mean, I think there isn't Matthew Rosengart, her attorney, trying to do some legal stuff. Like, I know he's helped her to get out of the conservatorship. And then I think there is some kind of lawsuit going on. And I don't know if it's just, hi, Satch. I don't know if I think he's going after some people, but I am so bad with following up on any of this kind of stuff. I just don't follow it. I have a lot of stuff going on. I don't have time to sit there and constantly follow, but, so I don't know. Yeah, there's too much going on. I don't know what's going on. I thought Matthew Rosengart was pursuing some stuff. I know he's requested like discovery stuff, like, financials and that kind of stuff. So I don't know. Oh my God, I don't know. But anyway, getting back to this. So is Britney going to, hi, Amy, how are you? I think that Britney may try to bring a suit against either, the NBA player or the security guard. So yes, and this is court. And I do think that she may possibly win. She may possibly win. I don't think she's going to bring the suit right away, though, but I think she may just go ahead and bring that suit. So I'm glad to hear, Amy. So I do think that, I think it's possible Britney will bring a suit against either the security team or that director of security, whoever that was that kind of, backhanded, like to get her hand. And And again, watching the video, you could see when his arm goes back, she was like right in the line of where his hand went, but so was her hand. And then you could see her head like go like that. So she was definitely hit. There's no question about that. She was definitely hit. So yeah, I do think she may try to bring a suit. And I think if she does, she's going to be, I think she's going to win. Sometimes men don't realize how strong they are, even when just swinging their arm around. I agree. Especially she's so little. I think, isn't she like only 5'3" or something? And she's just a little tiny thing. And the security guys obviously have to be in shape and bigger because they're protecting someone. So they can't be, they've got to be, in shape and all of that. So, my dog has a torn ACL. Surgery is not till August 1st. I wish they could get him in soon. Oh, goodness. That poor thing. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Amy. So I do think that Britney may bring a suit, and I think she may win. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting, though, it wouldn't be a significant amount of money. Honestly, I don't even think that that's what it would be about for Britney. I think it's more the point that someone actually, she wasn't trying to do anything wrong and just swung back and, hit her. So I don't know. I don't think she would win that much money, but I do think that, I think she will try to bring a lawsuit, and I think she would win. All right, now here is another. I literally just heard about this about an hour before I came on the live stream. And so let me know if you guys have heard about this. I think it just came out a few hours ago. If I'm not mistaken, maybe I'm wrong on that. But so the latest thing that I literally just heard is that Elon Musk is obviously, I think everyone knows who Elon Musk is, right? Tesla and, Twitter and all of that. So the latest thing I heard is that his attorney and his legal team sent a cease and desist letter to Mark Zuckerberg, who is obviously Facebook and Instagram and all of that. And he not only sent the cease and desist, but in the letter, it also asked that so what he's claiming in this letter, what the claim is, what Elon Musk's attorney is claiming is that there were some ex-Twitter employees that left. And oh, hi, Melissa. Hi from New Zealand. Hello. Welcome. So what I heard is that supposedly what this cease and desist letter that went to Zuckerberg said was, yeah, exactly, a billionaire battle royale. I know. However, so I'm going to give you my thoughts on that in a second. But so apparently these ex-Twitter employees went to go work for Zuckerberg, Meta, whatever. Is that the name of the company now? Meta. They went there. However, supposedly these ex-Twitter employees brought with them knowledge of the Twitter feed or something, which was used supposedly, allegedly, this is what Elon's attorney is claiming, that technology or how to build it or whatever was used to start up this new app called Threads. This is the latest social media app by Zuckerberg. I have never even heard of Threads before. Have you guys? I don't even know what Threads is. But apparently it supposedly works very similar to how Twitter works. And that's what this claim is Elon Musk is claiming that whatever, they're using technology that was literally stolen from Twitter. And now that's how they were able to get, build this platform, this app platform, Threads. And apparently, excuse me, apparently, again, I just kind of heard this through another lawyer that I watch on YouTube. But apparently, this Threads app, like relatively rapidly after it launched, had like 500 million subscribers or users or something in a really, really short period of time, which is also sus. Like that's pretty sus. I don't even know how that would happen so quickly. But anyway, so the cease and desist is not a legal thing, but it does say in there that should they decide to take to bring a lawsuit, they also ordered or put Zuckerberg on notice not to destroy any documents, any emails, anything, or technology. Don't destroy it. Totally sus. I agree. Don't destroy it because in case a lawsuit is brought, they're going to want their experts to look at all of this stuff. So I don't know. It seems like, here's the thing. So yes, it's billionaire battle royale. But here's the thing. So if I understand why, if Elon is suspecting this, I understand pursuing it in this angle. And I'll tell you why. If he doesn't try to stop, if he thinks that Zuckerberg used his technology, stolen technology from Twitter, if he really believes that and he doesn't address it, then that's going to set a precedent for other people to steal from other companies, right? And then it's going to be more prevalent. Whereas, if Elon really does think this and then takes action against it and stops it, then maybe other people who would think about maybe, stealing whatever would think twice before doing it because they could be. I mean, if Zuck did steal, if someone did steal stuff and it was used, from what I understand, that is illegal. Like you can't do that. So I understand that this kind of has to be done, but it is kind of ridiculous that you've got these two billionaires, that part is ridiculous, but I understand why it has to be done. So I was going to ask, because again, the cease and desist letter is not anything legal. So I wanted to ask if Elon will actually, hi Peppy, if Elon will actually bring a suit against Zuck. So let's ask allegedly. Let's ask if that's actually going to go in that direction. He's really thinking about it. Yeah, stealing is always wrong. Absolutely. He's really thinking about it. I think that I think he's really thinking Elon, I'm talking about, and his legal team. I do think he's really thinking about bringing an actual suit. Is he going to literally bring a suit, though? I don't know that he is. And although I do see, money coming in, and what's interesting is I see allegedly Zuck stopping. Okay, allegedly, if there must be something that maybe Zuckerberg is doing or using or whatever that could be construed as possibly taking it from Twitter. I don't know. So I see that there's a possibility that Meta may stop doing some aspect of that. Whatever that is, there's some aspect of it I think Zuck may stop doing. I do see some money coming in from this. So it may be, again, another deal that is an agreement or something. I think that's the biggest thing, though, is that Elon doesn't want, his technology used or whatever. But I'm telling you, I do see some money coming in because of this. Allegedly, I do see money coming in. I don't know if it's going to get to an actual lawsuit, though. So, and this whole cease and desist letter and all of that, it's going to kind of get this ball rolling into talks and possible negotiations or whatever. So I do think that that's I do think that that's going to happen. All right, so let me go back here because I finished the questions on my list. So let's see. So, Fabi, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. You wanted to know, when will Alex contact me again, timing-wise? I want to ask first if Alex is going to contact you, because we wouldn't be able to get a timing if Alex is not going to contact you. So because I'm kind of feeling like there's a possibility Alex may not. But let's ask the cards. I'm not entirely sure, Fabi, that Alex is going to contact you. Hi, Chrissy. Here's what I'm getting about Alex, Fabi, and so this is what I'm getting. I'm getting that Alex is. I'm hearing the phrase gun shy. So I feel like Alex is a little gun shy about, so whatever happened between the two of you, I think that Alex is a little gun shy about whether or not to reach back out to you or contact you. Alex is feeling like it's almost maybe not worth it. Gun shy, a little, not sure. I don't know that I hate to say that. I don't know that Alex is going to contact you. Um, what I can say is I think it's not 100% decided yet. I feel like Alex is still kind of thinking through. So if Alex does contact you, then I would say it's probably not going to be for at least, yeah, see, I'm hearing like 8 months. Well, that's what I was just saying, Fabi. I feel like if Alex does, I feel like it's about at least 8 months. It feels a ways out. But I don't think that Alex is made a determination, a solid determination. As of right now, I don't know that Alex really wants to reach out just because of some things that went on. I keep hearing gun shy, hesitant, just because of stuff that happens. So, I don't know. If Alex does reach out, it's probably not for many months yet. So, I don't know. I know that that's probably not what you wanted to hear, but that's kind of what I'm getting about. Let me see. I'm just reading through the chat. Let's see. So, Peppy, will next school year be better than the one from before? So let's ask if next school year will be better than the one from before. Let's ask that. So here's what I'm going to say, Peppy, is I do think it's going to be better. But here's what I'll say. It's more that okay, let me say it like this. You could have something happen. Anybody on the planet could have something happen to them. How they react, how they react to that thing, whatever that may be, could be different depending on many different circumstances. So here's what I'll say. I don't know that I see things necessarily all of a sudden ironed out and everything is great. I see the way that you react and are affected by things next school year is better. I hope that makes sense. So in other words, you won't be as affected as you may have been last school year. So I see you stronger. So again, it doesn't mean that, I still see some stuff, drama and stuff and conflict and issues this school year. I do see that. But I see the way that you handle it as much better. And I will say that you do have some people on your side. So I'm getting, what I'm picking up psychically is that you kind of felt like, you know, no one was there to kind of help support you or stand up for you. You do have someone, especially going into this next school year. There is going to be someone that will help um, be there for you, kind of, take your side and help um, navigate through some of this stuff. I still see the shenanigans going on, but it's caused by a specific person. It's caused by a specific person. So there's really uh, a specific person who's kind of like the leader that's leading all of this shenanigans. Not a nice person. So that's really, what they're causing it. And I do see that you've been, it was kind of tough for you last year, but next year, much better. And you have people that will stand up for you and help you. So I do think that it is going to be better from the aspect of the way that you're affected by it is much better than how you were affected by what was happening last school year, if that makes sense. Chrissy, you're so sweet. You're so sweet, Chrissy. Love to give you a big hug. Okay. I did see another question in here. Where is it? Saw a few. I'm just scrolling through the chat here. Because I think, Melissa, you had one. Where are you? Where's your question? I'm trying to find it. Here it is. Will I be moving to another city for a job promotion? And when do you see this happening? That's exciting. That's exciting. So do you know, Melissa, for a fact that you've gotten this promotion? Have they already told you? Okay, so let's see, Melissa, if you will be moving because of a job promotion. Well, here's what I'm going to say, Melissa. I see you moving, regardless if it's because of a job promotion or just because you want to move. I absolutely see you moving. I don't know that it's necessarily because of a job promotion, though, but I do see you moving. So, and wherever you move to, you're going to really like it. It's a good move for you. I would say it's a much better energy than where you're currently living. So, yeah, see, I here's what I'll say, Melissa. Everyone on here, what am I going to say? What am I going to say, everybody? I think y'all know. Clear your energy. So do some energy clearing, Melissa, and everybody on here, do some energy clearing. But, Sometimes we can have like negative energy. We can kind of pick it up anywhere, and it can affect us. It just can. So it's kind of like, this is a really bad analogy, but let's say you're out, clear that energy. Yes. Listen to my stupid analogy. Let's say you're walking and you're going to a park, and you're walking through the park, and it's a lovely day, and it's gorgeous, sunny, and all of that. And you happen to step in dog poop, and you don't realize it. So you come home and you're walking, you don't take your shoes off, and you're walking through your home, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, what is on my floor? And you realize, oh no, I stepped in dog poop and I didn't know it. And I just brought it home with me. And now it's in my home. That's a really dumb analogy, I know, but we can kind of pick up energy from anywhere, good energy too, but obviously we don't worry about the good energy. So here's what I would say, Melissa, just do some energy clearing. And then, I do have a video, I think I did like a year and a half or 2 years ago on clearing energy. I got my black tea lights ordered. Awesome. Very good. So I did a energy clearing video, I don't know, it was a couple years ago, but it's in one of my older videos if you guys want to watch that. But, get some black tea light candles, get some crystals that are specifically for, stopping negative. My favorites are black amber and black tourmaline, and fluorite too. I don't have a black amber here. I have one in my bra though. I'm never without my black amber or my black tourmaline. So those are two of my absolute favorites. Those are powerhouses for stopping negative. And, black tea light candle every day for a few weeks. Spray some Palo Santo, and then frankincense and myrrh. Those are my 3 go-tos when I feel like not even just when I feel like I have negative. Those are my that's just part of my daily routine. So, it's better to just do some clearing and protection every day. Make it part of your daily routine, kind of like brushing your teeth, just because because we can pick up energy, all kinds of different energy from anywhere, and bring it home with us, and it can affect us. Okay, I'm going to go back through the chat because I think I saw a couple other questions here. Hope you had a nice 4th of July too, Christy. Chrissy? Why did I say Christy? Okay. Okay, did Melissa? Hi, Lalian. Lalian. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Lalian. I tried contacting my ex a few days ago after a glass or 2 of wine. Hey, been there, done that. I eventually ended up deleting the messages, but he never reached back out again. Can I ask why he didn't reach back at me? Let's ask. Yeah, I've been there, done that. So I know how that can happen. And let's ask Lalian. Gosh, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. You wrote a whole poem, but it needed a bit of a backstory to formulate my question. Okay. Okay, so let's just ask Lalian why your ex did not respond when you texted. See, the energy that I'm picking up from him is a wall, like a thick wall, like he doesn't want to, he's putting a distance. That's what I'm feeling. Here's the interesting thing. I'm a little surprised to see this because I do feel that wall, that, that he's putting up this wall and like dividing, like putting distance. So here's the interesting thing. I actually think you may hear from him at some point. I think when you texted him a couple days ago, you caught him off guard. And then I'm feeling like his first knee-jerk reaction was, oh, let's put up the wall. However, I do think that you're going to hear from him. But I'm going to say be careful if you decide to get together with him, because it may be what some people might call friends with benefits. If you're okay with that, that's okay, then go for it. But if that would be, see, I'm getting that you wouldn't be okay with just that. So you'd have to, protect your heart. Just make sure you protect your heart. But you know what? I think he may reach out to you at some point. It's like his first gut reaction was, whoa, stop, and put up the wall. Like this wall just shot between you. But then now you got his mind going and he's thinking. And I think you're going to hear from him at some point. But I don't think it's for anything serious. Sag girl. Is it better for me? I think what you said, Sag girl, is it better for you to maybe move away or walk away from your son with mental illness? Move away. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah. Let me ask. I'm going to phrase it like this because, of course, how we phrase questions is always, you have to kind of, how you phrase a question when you're asking them something, it's always, crucial. It's all in the way you ask it. So here's how I'm going to ask it. Sag, I'm going to ask, if you were to kind of move away from your son with mental illness, after moving away, would you be happy that you did that? Would that put you in a better emotional and mental state? That's how I'm going to phrase it. Well, yeah. So, Sag girl, you would initially, it would be hard for you. I'm going to be honest. It would be hard for you initially if you were to move away from your son. I can understand that. I mean, at the end of the day, there are children. I'm a mother. I get it. I get it. So I understand that. It would be difficult for you initially. I think it would be, you'd have to acclimate to that, doing that. However, If you were to do that, would you then be happy? Yes. Actually, what I'm getting is that if you were to move away, back away from your son, I'm getting that it allows you right now, you're being stifled and you're standing in place. You're standing still, you're not moving forward. So by backing away, it allows you to blossom and grow. I'm not saying that you need to do it forever, but I think for right now, it would be good for you to do it. So I would say yes, right now. I think you would be happy. I think it's good for you to do it for right now. I'm not feeling though that it would be good to do it forever. I'm specifically hearing that um, I'm hearing that for a time. So a chunk of time, but not forever. So here's what I would say. Take the time that you need um, to heal, to grow, to start, moving forward again. Get that energy moving forward again. Once you do that, and I just heard 3 to 4 years. So I just heard 3 to 4 years. So do that for maybe the next few years. And then, if you want to reach back out and kind of slowly introduce back into your son's life, I think you would be in a much stronger position at that point. Much stronger at that point, but not forever, for a time. I think it would be good, if that makes sense. Let's see. Zoe Rose, you said, is he in heaven? I'm not sure who you're talking about, but here's what I'm going to say. I feel there's light and dark. I do believe in God. And I believe in archangels and all of that stuff. I don't know if I necessarily feel that there is a quote unquote heaven like we believe. I believe that, the light goes up and, is with God and all of that, and the dark doesn't. That's what I feel. So, the person you're talking about, I'm getting a lot of dark energy and depression. Here's what what I'm doing is I'm asking God, and I'm asking, my spiritual beings that I work with and angels and all of that to come in and help him heal and to kind of clear and disconnect him from the depression and, the dark energy that I feel he's still kind of engulfed in. I feel a lot of sadness. I'm hearing about 4 months in our time, when we pass on. There's no time. There's no distance. There's no time. It's all together. It's all one, right? So, in our time, I would say 4 months. I'm feeling that he'll be kind of healed. And, because sometimes people that pass on, the spirits will take with them some of the feelings and emotions and whatever. They'll keep that they felt when they were human. They'll keep that and take it and continue that, even though they're passed on, and there's no need for them to feel that way or still hang on to that. So sometimes it's just a matter of sending healing and, asking God to bring love and light, and asking, angels and God to disconnect and clear the negative around. So that's what I'm doing. So you can do that too. Just, once that happens, then I feel him. So I'm kind of then focusing on his energy after he's healed and kind of disconnected, and he feels like he lights up like a flower, like just this beautiful flower. He kind of blossoms, and I feel he had a very kind heart, but I think he had some tough times. So the good news is he'll be healed, and he is gonna God's gonna help. So, and just keep asking God to help. Um, Evie, hi Bon Bon. Bon, I know you told me your real name, and I forget. Oh, Sad, your name is Linda. Hi Stephanie. Um, yeah, you're right. Okay, is he okay? Understand he passed recently. It's beautiful. He was kind but lost. Yeah, Maria, that's right, Bon. Maria, I'm trying to remember all of your names. Maria. Okay, I think I'm gonna try to remember. I remember Scout is Chrissy. I'm starting to remember, and Sag. Okay, Linda. I just have to say it. So yeah, Zoe. I just think I just feel a lot of sadness and oh, thank you, Liz. That's very nice. That's very kind. Um, so I just feel like he just had a tough time of it, and it's kind of followed him on the other side. And, we just need to ask God and the angels to heal him and to help disconnect that negative energy from him. And then, once that's done, they're kind of free to be the spirit and the soul and kind of, do what they're meant to do from there, if that makes sense. So, all right, I'm going to scroll back up. Let me see. I think I saw some other questions. So Evie, I'm about to start a fashion business course. Do you think I'll be able to do well in it? That's exciting. Ooh, that's exciting. Anything creative like that. I love that kind of stuff. That's exciting. So let's ask. Okay, let's ask Evie if you will do well in your fashion business course. How exciting. Well, I can tell you're really going to like it. You're gonna really like it. I would say, here's what I'm picking up. I feel, Evie, that something about the specific instructor that you have, I don't know if you'll resonate with that specific instructor. So it doesn't mean that I think you're going to really enjoy the class, the coursework, all of that. But I feel like, and I do think you're going to do well. I do think that if you wanted to pursue this, you absolutely could and should. However, I just feel like the instructor who I do think might be a female. I don't know if you're going to resonate exactly. So here's what I would say, take the course, I think you're going to like the coursework. I think you're going to do well. And then I think if you wanted to continue to pursue this, I think you'll do well. But you might want to consider, just if you feel like you need to, take some follow-up courses. I'm not even sure what would be required for that, but just, maybe look into who the instructors are first. But I mean, I see you doing okay in the course, and I see you being able to do well. So that's very exciting. Yeah, I'm with you, Chrissy. Don't call me late for dinner, lunch, breakfast. I'm a foodie. Oh my God. I yeah. Oh, I have a problem with food. Okay, persnickety. Can I ask what my late mother thinks of my family? My kids never got to meet her. I miss her every day. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. I'm sorry for your loss. Mm. Oh my God, she's so nurturing and loving. And the energy that I get from her, persnickety, is that there weren't too many people that I don't think she was kind to. I think she was just one of those people that tried to see the good in everybody. What does she think of your family? I mean, she's adores them. She's tearing up right now. She's very proud of you guys. And she's proud of, I just want to give her a hug. She is just so kind and nurturing and wants to help everybody. And I think that she was like that when she was here. So um, it's very sweet. She's so sweet. I honestly just want to give her a hug. She's making me tear up. Um, yeah, she's very proud of you guys. She's watching out over all you guys, but she is rest assured that she's still around you guys and trying to help, with your family and everything. But I just feel her like trying to give like a warm hug around all of you. Like she's very nurturing and loving and caring and just tries to help even now. Yeah, that's not even a question of what does she think of your family. She loves all of you. She loves all of you. Very, very sweet. Thank you, Lalian. Oh my God. I hope I'm not mispronouncing that. Thank you for that. That's very sweet. So Linda, do you see me finding somewhere else to live? Let's see. So Linda, I'm assuming that you're trying to find, or you're looking right now for somewhere to move. Let's see if you'll find somewhere else to live. I'm going to say, will you find somewhere else to live that you'll be happy at? Because that, that would be the important part, right? Yeah, I do see you, Linda, but I see you finding somewhere else to live, but not quite yet. I think there's some time that has to go by. I feel like you're not going to find something yet. but you will. By the way, also, Linda, I see a new love coming in for you. That's exciting. He is aggressive. I'm assuming that you're talking about the other person that we were talking about. But look at this. I've got this new love coming in, who I do think it's a soulmate. It's not someone that you currently know. You haven't met this person yet. And this would be like a soulmate relationship, you know, like a meant to be, but it's still going to be a little bit yet before you meet this person. So let me see if I can get a timing. I'm hearing maybe 6 months when I think you'll meet the person. So anyway, I think you will find somewhere else that, to live, but not quite yet. Not quite yet. It's a little bit yet. Okay, Stephanie, he punches me, had 3. Oh my God. Oh, Linda, that's awful. I'm so sorry to hear that. Here's what I would say, Linda. I would say that clear your energy. I mean, you guys hear me say this all the time, but it's so important and it's so easy just doing a couple simple things. But here's what I'll say. When we have someone in around us or we deal with someone who's abusive, and that can happen in many forms, right? It could be verbal, it could be literal physical, it could be mental, emotional. There's a lot of different forms of that. But when we're around people like that, that's usually being run, or they're operating from the dark. Think of it that way. There's light and there's dark. Some people operate from the light, some people don't. So whenever there's any kind of abuse, those are operating from the dark. So know that, and just get black tea light candles, burn one every day for a few weeks, and then once a week after that. And, get your crystals and get the Palo Santo and the frankincense and myrrh and do those every day. And, what you're trying to do is disconnect from that dark energy from that person. That's what you're trying to do. And it's just good to do that, every day going forward forever, but especially if you're, involved with or have somebody in your life that's abusive. That's so sad. I'm sorry to hear that. So Stephanie, can you ask if my coworker is stealing money? I'm pretty sure I caught her 2 times already, but I'm curious what you pick up on. Well, that's not good. I'm telling you, there's one thing that just irks me to no end, and that's people who steal. Irks me. I can't take it. So let's ask. Yeah, I'm going to say yes, Stephanie. And I'm going to say that I think they're going to get rid of that person. I think they're going to get rid of them. So I feel like the people who are, the bosses or whatever, I feel like they already suspect and they're watching, and I feel like they're going to, end up getting rid of the person. I actually feel like there may be some legal stuff that might come up for this person. So, yes, I do think there's someone stealing. I think they're going to get rid of that person, and I think there may be some legal stuff that comes up because of it. Um, let's see. I'm just looking through the comments here. I am partial, but she was the most kind and nurturing, the sweetest. Well, that's what I got, persnickety. I kind of teared up myself. She's just sweet. She was kind to even hateful people. Yes, that's what I felt. That I didn't feel she was. I just felt like there was very few people that she wouldn't be kind to. I want to tell my boss, but I'm scared. Me and this girl, Raquel, have been friends for a long time. She's in a dark place right now, and her husband isn't working. She's trying to make ends meet. I don't know that you need to tell the boss, Stephanie, because I think that they already know. So it may be that somebody else has said something, or it could be that the boss noticed, or I feel like the boss already knows. And I feel like they're going to get rid of the person. There may even be some legal action. A dove visited my garden each day for 3 days, just sitting looking toward the window. Does that have some sort of meaning message? That is really nice. It is a message. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to focus on the message and who it's from. Yes, it is a message. I'm getting a male energy. So, Maria, I'm getting a male energy. And I'm trying to see what the connection would be with this male energy to you, but I'm getting a male energy. I mean, I'm just simply getting that this spirit or passed on loved one or passed on person wants to let you know that they're around. I feel like it's someone who's passed within the last 5 to 7 years. And it feels like a male energy to me. So if you know someone who's passed within the last 5 to 7 years, male energy, yeah, dove is definitely love. Yeah. Yeah, doves are so pretty. Gosh, animals in general are so, I just love animals. I think animals are here to, I think animals are healing, and they're here to heal, help heal humans. But yeah, so I just feel that male that passed with 5 to 7 years ago is just trying to let you know that they're around and they're sending love. And but I'm picking up some, they have some concern about something. Let me try to focus on that for a second. I heard something similar to this. Be careful with the decisions that you make. So I don't know if that makes sense to you, Maria, but that's what I just got is be careful with the decision you make. So I don't know if you're trying to make a very important, obviously it's not a decision about what you're having for dinner. I mean, this would be like a big decision, like some big decision, right? So I don't know if you have a big decision that you're trying to figure out what to do, but I'm getting a caution to be careful with that decision. I can't feel why. Okay, so here's what I'll say. If there's something coming up that you've been trying to make a decision on, and it's involving maybe working on something or getting into a partnership with somebody else or work on a project with somebody else or something, be careful of that person. Getting that person is not trustworthy. I don't know if you know who that is, but I'm just getting that person is going to try to pull a fast one and throw you under the bus. Do some energy clearing. You're welcome. Yeah, do some energy clearing and keep a protection on you. Hi, Canva. Will I get into a relationship with this guy who lives in my complex? Let's ask. I just heard again, Maria. I'm going to ask your question, Canva, but I just heard again, Maria. This male wants you to know that he's watching out for you and he's trying to guide you. So I don't know if you feel, Maria, like maybe you've been a little blocked, maybe with your intuition that you've been getting. I feel like a little stagnant energy. So I think he's been trying to get through and kind of help guide you. If you do some, oh my God, I feel like a broken record, but literally do some clearing to kind of clear out and unstagnate the energy. Here's another good thing. Palo Santo is also really good. Not only does it clear energy, but it helps to balance and bring in some positive energy too. And then of course the frankincense and myrrh is protection, but those two work really well together. So I use them every day. But I feel like, it'll help you to kind of get that stagnation. It'll help you to kind of break out of that little stagnation block, whatever you want to call that. Okay, so Canva, will I get into a relationship with this guy who lives in my complex? Let's see. Okay. You do have a new love coming, Canva. Is it the guy in your complex? I'm not so sure it's that person that you're thinking of. However, here's the new love. You do have a new love coming in. And this is This would be like a soulmate, like a, you know, karma thing, and very serious, long term, very happy, both people feel just as strong about the other. So you do have this relationship coming. I'm not so sure it's the person in the complex though. I think I don't know if anything is going to happen with that particular person, but you have this new love coming. So here's what I'll say about the person in the complex that you're thinking of. That person's got a lot of drama and baggage and stuff going on in their life. And good Lord, I don't think you'd want to get wrapped up in that. A lot of chaos and just drama and just, I mean, that person needs to, kind of work through the stuff that they've got going on and clear their energy. But there's a lot of drama in that person's life. And I would say you probably don't want to get caught up in that. That's kind of what I get. Chrissy, you're so darn cute. You're so darn cute. All right. Well, you know what? I think that's, I know I got through all the questions on my list, and I know my hubby is going to be home soon, and we went to a girlfriend, not his therapist. Yes. Yes, that's right. That's right. No therapist. We don't want to get involved in anything that we need a therapist about. That's not fun. So anyway, okay, so listen. Happy Friday, everyone. I hope everyone has a fantastic. Exactly. I'm not trying to carry baggage. No way. I mean, life is hard enough as it is, right? We've got to navigate through stuff. So the good news is you do have this great new love coming in, but I don't think it's that one. And I just would stay away. I just, like I'm getting anxious focusing on that person's energy. I'm just like, oh my God, get me out of here. I just don't think you don't need that. I don't need it. So please don't ask me to focus on them again. I'm just like, yes. So yes. So everyone have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And, let me know, thank you so much. You've honestly gave me a clear direction. Good. Big hug to you too, Chrissy. Big hugs, virtual hugs for all of you on here. So yes, have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you again next Friday for the live stream. And I've been so busy that there's other videos that I've got to do. I have this big list, huge list that people have been asking me about, all these true crime. And those are so hard for me because it's just sad, I want to help if I can, but it's just so sad to get, because what I do is I get into the energy of a situation or a person or the circumstances. I'm kind of like in that energy when I'm focusing on it. I'm like literally going into it. And it's just, the true crime, I like to help and I want to help. And, that's why I do them, but it's just hard because there's so much darkness out there, and it's just sad. I'll just tell you the list that people have been asking about. I've got this. I've got to get going on this. The milk carton kids, Patrick Warren and David Spencer. Chris Cornell and Chester Bennington. I can already tell you Not suicides. Mm-mm-mm. Never have I ever felt that either one of them um, took their life. Never. But that's another one. Johnny Ghosh. Oh my God. That is one that's been for decades. And that's a crazy story. Amy Lynn Bradley. An update on Zach Barnes. I did a video on Zach Barnes. Lindsay Buziak, the realtor from Canada who was unalived. You know, some people are saying it's the mafia. Jenny Spence. Or not Jenny Spence. Keith Bennett. So, I mean, I have this big list and I need to do it. I want to help. I really do. And, maybe I can, something that I get can help some people, but, so you may see some videos coming out. Oh, and I do have a video. I'm hoping to get it posted by, I don't know, maybe by the end of this weekend on Alexi Treviso, who was the 19-year-old from New Mexico that had a baby in the emergency room hospital bathroom and put the baby in the trash can. I have a video of that. I just finished that one. So that's a terrible, terrible story. But anyway, I'll be posting that. I'm just editing it. Get on the chat line. Don't know how we're going to meet. Thanks again. Wow. That is some case I have been following. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it's crazy. And let me just say, I do not like the energy that I picked up with that 19-year-old. So, anyway, I'm hoping to post that within the next couple of days. So I just have to finish editing it. So anyway, have a great weekend and a great week ahead after that. And I will see you guys live next week, next Friday, and have a great weekend and week. And love you guys. Lots of love to you guys. Have a great weekend. Bye.